Tomorrow, I want you to say the verse by yourself to your parents, and then they will let me know if you did or not. And you can tell me on the Zoom call, or they can just send me a little note that says, yes, my child knows the verse. Okay? On Fridays is the day that you say it at home. All right, but we're going to practice. Ready? But the fruit of the Spirit, do it with me. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Good job. Bible lesson. And we are starting our first Bible lesson from the very first book in the Bible, which is called Genesis. There are 66 books in the Bible. The first one, Genesis, Lawson, means the beginning. And sure enough, the very first verse says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And long ago, we don't even know exactly how many thousands of years. It could be hundreds of thousands of years or tens of thousands of years. Thousands and thousands of years ago, everything was dark. And it says in Genesis, the earth was dark and void. There was nothing. It was just a whole bunch of nothing. There was no shape in the world. It was just a blob. And there was no land. There was just this watery mess. And it was just deep, deep water all over the place. And you know, God was there, and God could do anything. He's so powerful, he could do anything. And he says, I have a plan. I am going to make a world. Because I'm going to make a world that will be just right for people to be on. And there were no people yet, though. He was all by himself. It was just him. But he had a plan. He didn't make the world because he needed it necessarily, but he made it because he wanted to. He chose to make our world. And he's love, and he wanted to make a world where people would love him. But he made it so they would choose to love him. He wanted to be sure that the people he made knew that he loved them too. He decided he wanted to make something to love. So the first thing he thought was, I got to do something about this darkness. This is just too dark. So he said, let there be light. And then all of a sudden, there was light and dark. It wasn't just dark. There was light. So I'm going to let this represent light, even though it's more than that. It was just a lot of light. And then there was some dark too. So there was a day where there was light, and then there was dark, which was night. So he made day and night. So on the very first day, just with his words, he made day and night. So say that. Say day one, day and night. So the first day, he made day and night. And then God saw the day and the night, and he said, this is good. It is good. And that was good. Well, that made God very pleased. And so then he looked at all this water, and the water was just kind of everywhere. And he said, you know, I am going to change and make the deep, deep water I'm going to separate it. And he said, I'm going to make water all collected and then air. So he separated the water. At first it was just a big mess of water. And then he collected all of the water and made big seas. And then there was some water in the air too, but it was more air. Did you know that air has water in it? And then there were some clouds too. So he separated the waters. So he made some water for air that we could breathe. And then he made the water all over. So the whole earth was covered in water.
Wow.
Now that was neat though. Remember there was day and night.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did you spill? Is that water from your water bottle? Yeah. There you go. You can just wipe that up. Okay, let's not let your water bottle unless you ask for permission. Okay. So, speaking of water, we're playing with water.
My name's Lawson.
So, Lawson, turn around, look. So now there was, on the second day, God separated the water. He made water in the sky and water in the, like, all over the place. So, day 2. And when he was done, he said, that's really good. It is good. So every day he said, it is good. Well, on the 3rd day, God said, well, we've got all this water, but you know what? We need some land. So God separated the water. He made the waters kind of collect in one place, and as he pulled the water together in one place, there was some land there. He made the dry land. Isn't that amazing? So then there was water, but there was land. And on that dry land, he started adding a whole bunch of plants. So on the 3rd day, God made dry land
I think that's
and
real.
plants.
I think that's like all real land. Teacher.
What?
I think that's real land.
Looks like land, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the trees, so he made all the plants on that 3rd day. So he decorated the land with some beautiful plants and flowers and trees.
Wow.
And what do you think he said when he was done?
One tree's got fire.
He said, it is good.
Fire
Oh,
is in the
let's
water.
be a good listener, Abel. He said, it is good. With all that dry land and plants, it was just beautiful. And he was pleased. That was the 3rd day. So let's think about it. What did he do on the 1st day? He made
Water.
light and dark, day and night. Okay? 1st day was day and night. What did he do on the 2nd day?
Water.
He made the water and the air. So he separated. There was air and water. What did he do on the 3rd day?
Water.
Dry land and
And trees.
Plants. Dry land and plants. And he said, it is very good. Well, the next day, he thought, there's something missing in the sky. He says, I know what I'll do. I'm going to put a big round ball in the sky.
Sun.
That was the sun. So God decided to decorate the sky with the sun. And we know that the sun is a star, don't we? And he was also going to decorate the sky at nighttime. There would be the moon that orbits the earth. And he would even put lots and lots of stars all around. And he decorated the sky. On the 4th day, he decorated the sky with the sun and the moon and the stars. Well, that was the 4th day. And he also made the clouds, the big white fluffy clouds in the sky. And do you think he was pleased with what he made?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So what did he say?
Great.
It is good.
Good.
It is good. So on the 4th day, he said, it is good. It was wonderful. So on the 5th day, he said, well, everything's beautiful. We've got dry land and plants. They're so beautiful. We've got this beautiful sky, and we've got all this water. But we should put something in the sky and the water.
Human.
So God made fish to be in the water, and he made birds to be in the sky. So he did all kinds of birds and all kinds of fish on the 5th day. So let's go back and think about what God did on the first 5 days of creation. He created everything. So day 1, what did he make? Day
and night.
Day and night. Everybody say it. Say day 1, day and night. Say that. Day 1, day and night. Everybody say it with me. Let's figure it out. Say day 1, day and night. What did he make on the 2nd day?
Water.
Day 2, air and water. So we'll do that. Go up and down. Air and water. Say that. Day 2, air and water. What do you do on the 3rd day?
Land.
What is this?
Make land.
Dry land and
Trees.
Flowers and
Day
plants.
3, dry land and plants. What did you do on the 4th day?
Made the sun.
Sun and moon and stars. And what did you do on the 5th day?
Clouds.
Nope.
Water.
Fish and
Water.
birds. And we'll have tomorrow, or next week, we'll have fish and birds to show you. So he made fish and birds on day 5. So we'll learn about the next day, day 6, next week. We'll do our Bible lesson on either Monday or Tuesday next week, okay? And we'll learn what happened on day 6. So this was the first 5 days of creation. And so that's in Genesis 1, chapter 1. Okay.